dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm out the...
Welcome everyone, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. You look at San Antonio, what a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
Right now for the Spurs, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for New York, we've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson at the point.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Hart from long range, yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here's Brunson after the basket by San Antonio, and Anunoby gets it to go.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Castle outside. 4-3. The shot misses. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. BA?
And Allie, thanks. And the Knicks with the possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And that one's good. Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, BA, this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Hart from long range, pure from three-point range. Hart's got 6.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Fox outside. Out to the wing. Wembanyama finds Barnes. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Brunson. Vassell with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Castle for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Box for three. No good on the shot. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 3-point lead. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Clarkson subbed in for Anunoby. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. On defense, the Knicks. 6-point game. They set a pick. Back to Vassell. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Castle. 8 points in his last timeout. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
New York leading by 4. Brunson passes to Clarkson. Now here's Robinson. Back to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Here's Harper. No points so far. Pass to Barnes. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Here's Wembanyama. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Outside Brunson. On the wing, Clarkson. He's guarded by Vassell. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. And it's Clarkson missing. And it's Vassell penetrating. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the point guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Brian.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
And he drops it in from the low post. Clarkson's got 11 points.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Johnson against Clarkson. Cornette. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
BA has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back to the basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And some changes here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and Brunson is subbed in for Kolek. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Cornette, and it's Champagnie in for Harper. Now here's Fox. He had 25 points in the win against Minnesota.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Spurs trail by 9. Fox feeling it out a bit. Puts it up from 12. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Brunson with the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Fox against Brunson from deep. Johnson. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And down it goes. 2 points. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
Oh my goodness. OG unfazed. OG, oh my.
There's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game. Clarkson's checked in for New York. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Johnson. Brunson against Vassell. Castle, the open look. San Antonio again missing.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Fox finds Vassell. And no good. The dry spell continues. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Clarkson outside. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 14. Castle for 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Kicks it out to Clarkson. This one for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And now a break to glance at the rookies who scored the most per game during the last month of play. 5th is Stephon Castle.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
Knicks leading by 17. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Put him in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team. Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't, and Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Hart comes in for Clarkson. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Knicks. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
You know, for the Knicks, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Here's Castle. The Knicks making their last shot. Back to Vassell. Takes the 3. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Spurs trail by 21. Outside Johnson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And the basket by Bridges.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Vassell can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. And the Knicks, another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Big-time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the Knicks. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up? And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the San Antonio Spurs.
This is so painful.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jordan Clarkson, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you guys.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Castle a screen on Brunson. Wembanyama finds Castle over Brunson, and it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Outside Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Outside Hart. Clarkson with a screen on Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Clarkson missing.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
So for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's OG Anunoby in for Clarkson. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success. And the improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Knicks lead, 66.
Now Wembanyama, the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Who poked away. Fast break, here comes New York. The finish! And Hart throws it down.
Well, you see the savvy and the activity of Jalen Brunson defensively, just causing havoc right there.
Outside Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. And it's New York scoring again.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Brunson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Brunson's got 17 points.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's just the giant wingspan, a 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes that time.
And Brunson, here we go. That shot off the mark. Good D by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. He drops it from range. He's got 15.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
With the drive, and that one's good for Brunson.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
Fox against Brunson. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. For 3, Vassell. And no good.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Towns, no good. The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Vassell. Fires the 3. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Brunson, and the layup is good. Brunson's got 21.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, you'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the New York Knicks up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Clarkson outside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Clarkson leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
Pass to Cornette. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. With some arc. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Harper. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs shooting at 45% of the game so far.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Yep, that one's good. Clarkson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough 2s in his career, and he does so there.
Johnson with a bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Clarkson. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Clarkson. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Bridges finds Hart. Clarkson for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Fox, the pass to Johnson. Back to Fox from outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And Clarkson, here we go. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson on the wing. Anunoby covering. Johnson passes to Harper. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Diawara. New York working the ball around now. Yabusele outside. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Back to Johnson. Now Fox from downtown. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Outside McBride. Over Fox. And he hits the jump shot. McBride's gotten his first points in this one.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Right wing. Here's Diawara, covered by Johnson. A nice shot by McBride.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jordan Clarkson.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Johnson with a bucket.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Yabusele outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kolek. New York needs to get off a shot here. Here's Diawara. And again, New York with the triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Yeah, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.